Well, that's it. This is that time where everybody starts to go back to normal. Things start to get busier. The roads start to get busier. People start thinking about school and work and normal life again. They sort of get off that summer feel. But has this year been anything close to normal? I say it's been anything but normal. And quite frankly, with what's going on, with what's ahead of us right now, it's important that we are planned and we are prepared and we are paying attention to, the little things that could happen that could throw us back into where we were back in March. So when you're thinking about your real estate business, in fact, whatever business you are in right now, when you are thinking about what you do for a living, I want you to think about what did you learn ahead of time, or what did you learn back when this whole thing started, or even over the past number of months. And some of the things that I want you to think about right now when you're planning ahead and going, okay, what happens if this whole thing shuts down once again? Am I ready for my business? Is my business resilient enough to withstand everything that's going on? And I want you to take into consideration a few of the little things that, we've been pushing you as marketers to get comfortable with for some time, but most people didn't take the time to do it. And now that everything was pumping along, the market was all happy and everything was going well, all of a sudden people got to this point where they thought to themselves, hold on a second. Do I really need to do anything? Do I really need to prepare? Do I really need to worry about anything? Because, hey, things are back to normal. I'm making some money. But I'm going to suggest for you that, yes, you think about some of this stuff. So, for example, video. How comfortable are you with video? Can you just turn on a live video just like this? Can you post out video? Have you been doing more video? What about your virtual tours and virtual open houses? Did you really get comfortable with that? Did you lock into what that should look like? And, again, if you have to go back that way, because we know that people have been going back to open houses, and we know that, virtual tours, it's been a thing and it's always been a thing. But, at this point in time, because you're able to take people through and walk them through the houses, do you really need to do that? Again, I'm going to suggest that, yes, you do. You've got to be thinking about all of that technology with video. What did you do to really, take the bull by the horns and get comfortable with it? And if you haven't yet, I suggest that today, at some point, you start practicing. You start getting comfortable with video. And I'm going to tell you, too, in our Mindshare Mastermind, we focus a ton of time on video. We make sure everybody is ready for, I don't want to say for Hollywood, because this ain't Hollywood, but we make sure that you're comfortable with video. When you think about social media, what have you been doing to connect with people on social media? I'm talking literally like a regular content strategy where you're posting out content, you are engaging with people every single day, you are tapping into groups, you are making new relationships. What happens if there's a whole shutdown? How are you going to get out there and prospect? Again, this is about building relationships with people, hence why you really want to take advantage of social media. So, what does your social media game look like right now? Right? So we think video, we think social media, we think about all the phone calls, the ever important phone calls. I know months ago, I was telling you to pick up that phone and make as many possible calls as you can to your database, check in with people, say hello, see how they're doing, see how they're feeling, just doing the things you're supposed to be doing. Most people were like, I don't really want to call people, I don't want to bother people, it's COVID, it's all this stuff. Yeah, but what did you do to plant the seed back then for the opportunity that may arise as we move into this, we are now here, into our fall market? What did you do? Did you plant that seed? Did you build those relationships? Are people ready to talk to you about potentially, needing to downsize or maybe needing to refinance because things are getting a little bit tougher out there? Guys, I continue to say this stuff. We think about mortgage rates and the deferrals, We think about unemployment rates being so high. We think about school potentially. I know it's set to go back this week, but is it really going to happen? Is it really going to happen? It may. How long will it last? Nobody knows. And I got my fingers crossed that these kids are going back to school like normal. I really do. And I hope the masks drop off and everything else. However, let's just say the first kid who gets a cough shuts down the entire school system. What then? Are you prepared? And that's why I say to you, I want you to really think about your video. I want you to think about your social media. I want you to think about the phone calls you're supposed to be doing on a regular basis. Guys, this stuff is way too easy to not be taking advantage of. This is the stuff that's going to set you apart. Again, if you had a team helping you with your virtual stuff and all of your electronic signatures, this is about preparation. This is about not waiting until your car runs out of gas to go fill it up. This is about not waiting until it starts pouring through the roof of your house to fix the leak in your roof. You know what I'm saying? This is about preparation. Now, part of preparation right now, as people are watching this video, as you are here, as you are getting ready for the week ahead, get yourself scheduled. Take your 15 to 20 minutes today at some point and plan the entire week ahead. Like I said, the roads are going to be busier. It's going to take more time to get places. Kids are going to be going back to school. This is going to be a mess all on its own. And with, again, this potential of a second wave, I ask you, are you prepared? Anyhow, Guys, it's been an amazing, amazing summer. We are rolling into an amazing fall market. I believe there's a ton of opportunity ahead. It's just a matter of whether you want to take advantage of it.